Symbolism is a visual language of communication and ideas. I live and work at Westbeth, located in New York City. It was founded in 1970 to provide affordable housing to artists. It was originally Bell Labs, where technologies like the transistor were invented. Westbeth has provided me with not only a space, but also with a thriving community to realize my work. For thousands of years, man has used graphic symbols to communicate complex ideas that are important not only for their meaning, but also for their ease of communication. The sculptures are modeled after the Mandala, Sanskrit for circle, which represents everything being connected. By meditating on the image, we can refocus the mind to reduce our anxiety and help lead us into greater connectivity, acceptance, and joy. The studio is located on the roof. I love the sense of the industrial space and the views of the city. The structure is an abandoned freight elevator with a skylight. The space was reconstructed to create a very functional artist's workspace. The silence and isolation offers me a chance to concentrate on my work with little distraction. I am fortunate to be able to work both inside and outside on the roof. I love crafting images by hand and using Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop to perfect the shapes. A computer-operated CNC system allows me to combine my two interests, traditional sculpture methods with today's technology. Ever since I started to make sculpture over 50 years ago, I have worked with styrofoam. Originally, I used a reconstructed hot plate wire to cut my foam by hand and cardboard shapes to guide the wire. This is basically what I still do today. Okay, so when I begin, I make a mold so that I can have them in an interesting arrangement. I have all the pieces here, which I start gluing together. And for example, I can even put them as single pieces. I can combine them in groups, and then I have to see, so how am I going to place the groups in here to make an interesting arrangement? And I'm basically looking for a sense of three-dimensionality and trying to use space as much as possible. After that, for example, here, I made this piece, but I hated the center, so I'm making a new center piece that fits inside of it, and perhaps something will go over it. I'm not sure where that's going to go. For example, here, I wanted to do something with the center, and I finally was reading about the Archimedes spirals as the first spiral that mathematics worked out. And I thought, that would be a perfect centerpiece for here. So now I'm figuring out, so how far do I want to drop it in? How do I want it to look? But somehow I'm going to work that spiral into the design. Okay, so up here is where I assembled the pieces. And downstairs, let me show you this. Okay, downstairs is where I paint them. And many times I lay them on the floor down there so I can see them with a distance that I'm not able to up here. Then when they work, I go down and I start the painting process. For me, the painting is beginning from step one all over again.